Good morning. So today is a very exciting day. There's a couple reasons, but today I am 28 weeks. I have my 28-week appointment. I have my glucose test, which is so much fun. I'm hoping to see my baby girl in the ultrasound. I hope we do an ultrasound, but more importantly, my best friend is in labor. I'm so excited. So her and I are actually 10 weeks apart. She was technically due at the end of August, but we knew she was going to probably go early. She was actually going to be scheduled for a C-section, most likely for next week. And she's been having contractions over the last week. And so we knew it was a possibility that she could go early. Her water broke last night. She's been at the hospital since since late last night and early morning. So most likely it is 9 a.m. right now. Last I checked with her, which was 2 hours ago, she was 6 centimeters dilated. So most likely the baby will be born today, August 15th, 2019, which is so exciting. And it's so surreal because we've been going through this whole process together, and we got pregnant, back to back, and we've had everything just so close. So it's really been really cool to go through this journey together. We're both having girls. It is August 15th, and my daughter is due November 7th, and they will roughly be about 3 months apart. So that's so exciting, and it's just so surreal to watch somebody from the moment they get pregnant and everything that they go through, and watching this little thing grow, and then being able to meet this little thing that we've been celebrating and talking about for the last 9 months. So I'm so excited to go meet her. It should be later this afternoon. Give them time to deliver the baby, everyone come out healthy, and then have their baby bonding time, and then I'll go visit. But it's just so cool because I know that our daughters are going to grow up together and hopefully be best friends. And so I'm about to meet my daughter's future bestie. So I'm really excited to go meet her and just visit, and hopefully everything goes smoothly for her delivery. And I will check back in with you guys later. Bye. Gosh, I'm like a mess right now. I'm trying not to cry, but since becoming pregnant, pregnancy makes me so much more emotional, and things that bother me really get to me when I'm pregnant, and it sucks being this emotional, but I guess that's just how pregnancy affects me. I'm just frustrated because I feel like I've had it pretty easy this far. I say easy because I know that it could be so much worse. I know people who have morning sickness their entire pregnancy, and there's so many things that could happen in pregnancy, and I feel like my pregnancy has been relatively easy. Most everything that has come up has just been very minor, and I just had my glucose testing yesterday, and I've been convinced this entire time that I would have gestational diabetes. I don't know exactly how it works. I get kind of confused by it, but for me, even though I eat really healthy, I don't eat, bad or anything like that, but I do love sugar. Pre-pregnancy, during pregnancy, always. So I've always just said, I'll probably have gestational diabetes. So I did my 1 hour glucose test yesterday, and I'm sitting here and I'm hobbling around the hospital, struggling because of my foot, because I can barely walk, and it's just a hard day, and it's just been a hard week. And I did my 1 hour, and
went fine, you know, didn't taste bad or anything like people say. And I got my test results, and my doctor's note said, this looks good, you know, everything looks good, we'll see you at your next appointment. And so I didn't see any of the levels for the gestational diabetes, so I was kind of confused, but I messaged back and said, okay, so I'm just confirming, like, I don't have gestational diabetes. And about an hour later, I got a call from my doctor's office, and my OB had basically said that my levels were so high. She was like shocked by it, which I'm like, that makes me feel like crap. And that they're not even, with levels this high, they don't even do the 3-hour glucose test. They just skip right to monitoring my blood sugar and my diet. So that's hard, and it's like, I don't really know, I don't understand much about it, and I'm hoping I can get more information. But I eat relatively healthy, and while I have some, you know, bad things here and there, and sometimes like we'll have sugar, you know, we'll have like dessert every day, but within moderation. I eat breakfast every day, I eat protein, I eat vegetables, like I'm eating, you know, healthy, and fitness and nutrition has always been my passion, so I do know a little bit more than like the average person about nutrition. So I'm not just thinking I'm eating healthy, but not really. And so that's what's really hard is, yes, we do have dessert, you know, pretty frequently, especially lately, but I eat pretty healthy, and the only difference, you know, I don't know if it has to do with what I'm eating, or I think the doctor said it doesn't even matter. It's more so like how your body is producing insulin or digesting the sugar or something like that. But I have an appointment with the dietitian on Monday, and I'll probably get more information. And I just really want to get more info on it, because I don't really understand, because it's just hard. And I know that it's, at the end of the day, it's hopefully not that big of a deal, and hopefully we can get it fixed. And I don't want to harm or do anything to my baby that's going to make anything bad for her to be overweight or have diabetes or anything like that. I want to make all the, you know, decisions and choices that I can to make sure that she has the best outcome. But it's just hard, because you feel like you're failing at like being pregnant. And even though there's so many things that can go wrong with your pregnancy, and there's so many things that happen, it's just like, it's just defeating. And it's like, first my foot, and that's frustrating. And I'm like, why? I get frustrated because I'm like, I'm doing nothing different than what I used to do. I'm actually trying to be proactive and be healthy, take it easy at the gym, but be active and all of that, and then I freaking hurt myself walking. Now here I am, and I'm trying to, you know, eat healthy and be healthy, but still indulge when I want to, and, you know, just have a good balance. And then now I freaking have this gestational diabetes, and it's just defeating and frustrating, because I feel like I'm failing, and I'm, you know, not doing something right, even though I don't know that I did anything wrong. But it's just hard when you hear stuff like this, and you just feel like, what is wrong with my body? Why does pregnancy make things that were normal all along so different now? And it's just crazy how it affects your body so differently. So I have an appointment on Monday. Today's Friday. I have an appointment to talk to the dietitian and just get more information. I think that'll make me feel better. I want to know how this happened, and I want to know, obviously, how to fix it. I want to know the risks, and I have to apparently prick my finger 4 times a day. But it just makes me sad, because A, I feel like I'm failing, and B, I just I wanted to enjoy this pregnancy, and doesn't mean eat pizza and chocolate cake every day. Like, I get that, but I just thought that I could have a good balance, and obviously I can't even do that. So I have to be really, really, really careful going forward. 12 more weeks, and I just have to be on point and make the best decisions possible. So I'm going to do some research on it, and I joined a gestational diabetes group on Facebook. So those are usually really informational, so I'm just hoping to get more information because I don't know a whole lot about it, but I'm about to learn. So I'm going to continue to keep trying to do what's best for my baby and not get discouraged, but it can be really hard at times and you feel like a failure. So I'll keep you guys posted on how everything goes. Just another part of my journey.
All right. It has been quite the week. Today is Monday, August 19th. And as you can see from right there, those are my crutches. It's been, this last week has probably been one of the hardest, if not the hardest, since being pregnant. And I actually just had my appointment today with the dietitian, and it went really well, and I feel like it really helped me give me some clarity and some peace of mind and things like that. So basically, as soon as I found out that I got diagnosed with gestational diabetes, I was like bawling, and you'll see that in my vlog. And I just basically started doing research, and I've done research all day, every day for the days following it. And I joined a support group on Facebook, and I just got a lot of information. And obviously there's a lot of different things that can happen with gestational diabetes, and it's kind of like a case-by-case basis. So I think the biggest thing for me and the biggest things that I learned were, this is not my fault. This has nothing to do with what I've been eating pre-pregnancy, during pregnancy, nothing. There was nothing I could do to change it. It is just the way that the placenta processes sugar. And so that was really, really comforting to know, because I really felt like, okay, maybe it was because I was eating sugar recently or things like that. So that's really good. And then, why don't you lay down? Just, no, not under the desk. No. Really? Like, really? There's no room. Are you for reals? Simba, you're crazy. There's no room, and he has to be like right under my desk. Anyways, so the other thing was, for the most part, I don't really have to change a whole lot on my diet. The only thing I would say is that I won't be having dessert anymore, or I'll be mindful about the dessert that I have. So it's been really good, and I think it's just going to be a trial and error. We're just going to see like what works, what causes my blood sugar to rise, what doesn't. I pretty much just am praying that I can be diet controlled and that I won't need any insulin, and the baby stays a good size, and I don't need to be induced and all that good stuff. So today the appointment went really well, and I just feel better about everything, and I'm starting to be able to walk again with my foot, and so things are just looking good. They're looking better, and I will take that. I will be 29 weeks this week. It's flying by. I think when I start to get into the 30s, that's when it's really gonna feel that it's like really close. So a lot of babies were born in the last week. Like literally the last week has just been crazy. It's been a lot emotionally, and just highs and lows and everything. So, you know, my foot, and then gestational diabetes, and then my best friend had her baby on Thursday. My cousin got induced on Friday. They had their baby on Saturday. So it's exciting. There's a lot to look forward to going into the next month or 2 and 3. There's a lot coming up that I have to look forward to. So
I'm just trying to stay positive and try not to worry and not beat myself up over these things, and really just do what's best for me and the baby and try to eat as healthy as possible. I thought that I got gestational diabetes because I wasn't eating healthy, but it has nothing to do with that. So really nothing needs, it actually, when I was talking to the dietitian, I actually am not eating enough. Like I'm eating, but I'm not eating like enough carbs with every meal and things like that. So that's interesting because I feel like I eat a lot. So I have to eat more, just crazy, and just cut out the sugar, so like the refined carbs and things like that. So just a little bit of a tweak, and then we'll kind of go from there. I have my next appointment next week, and we'll look at the numbers and just see how I do. So I think I'll have a better idea going forward and in my next appointments on how this will all play out. And I have about 11 weeks left, so fingers crossed, like just eat well and keep it controlled with my diet, and I don't eat anything else, and we kind of go from there. So as long as baby is doing okay and we're both healthy, then that's really all that matters. Just wanted to fill you guys in a little bit. The last video, I was just really upset, really down, really emotional, and all of this stuff is just, you feel bad, you feel guilty, and you just want to do what's right, and you want to feel like you're making the right decisions. And I think all the information that I got so far has been pretty good. So I'm gonna go with it and just try my best to keep this controlled with my diet, and I'll fill you guys in from there. See you guys later. Bye.
Honestly though, like, what are you doing? I mean, how is that comfortable for you? Simba, you're smushed in between my chair and the wall. Why is that comfortable to you? You just look smushed. Has to be right next to me. It's cute and I love you, but you look so smushed. Whatever makes you happy. So I'm having lunch right now. Here's a little idea. I'm starting to kind of get the hang of this and starting to make some of the same meals that work for me, and this is one of the meals that I've been eating. Look at that cute guy. So right now I'm having a turkey burger with no bun. I could have done a bun, but I wanted to have more fries. So, or actually for a bun, I usually just do bread, but I'm doing a turkey burger with sliced cheese and some sweet potato fries. This is all from Trader Joe's, and then a little bit of ketchup. I do have to track my ketchup because it does have a pretty good amount of carbs in it and sugar, but this is not bad. This is a pretty good meal, and it fills me up and it keeps my numbers low. So I like it. And then I always have to have a full thing of water. I've heard that drinking a lot of water with your meals helps digest the carbs better. So I typically will eat my food, drink a full thing of water, and then if I'm able to, I'll go for like a 10 or 15 minute walk. So I'm going to eat this and then test my blood sugars in an hour.